Back to the charts, Big Boss Crypto, and today we'll once again take a look at Chainlink and what will be the number one coin when it comes to tokenized assets. We'll take a look at the types of areas that Chainlink will cover when it comes to capturing value and tokenize them, and also the amount of growth we'll potentially see the coming years for tokenized assets and potential for Chainlink being the leader. So without further ado, let's Okay, so recently on the Chainlink blog, they published an article called Tokenized Real World Assets, RWAs, Scaling DeFi to a Global Level, which they published about yesterday. And it's quite a few reads, about 20-minute read. So if you want to read the article by yourself, I'll provide a link in the description of this video. But basically, they cover basically the current state of DeFi and the growth and dominant sustainability of stable coins, and basically the future ahead when it comes to tokenized assets. But anyway, to give you a long story short, basically, as you can see in this picture right here, which Sergey Nazarov, the CEO of Chainlink, has shown in presentations many times, this is basically the future value that Chainlink aims to capture in the future, which is basically a huge mission to migrate from DeFi, which is currently the niche that Chainlink operates in, to basically capture value in the gold market, stock market, the real estate market, and derivatives market. And that in turn, when Chainlink captures value, will basically skyrocket the Chainlink price and network usage, which is truly huge. And this might sound too good to be true, but let's take a look at this interesting blog post right here, which basically, in a nutshell, summarizes what Chainlink aims to do. And basically, with the technology of today, when it comes to blockchain, smart contracts, and dApps, basically, all majority of people really don't care about that. They don't won't even know what they're using. Much like the internet of today, basically, everyone uses it, but no one actually knows what is behind the internet, and they don't need to understand for it to have the utility. And it's simply inevitable for it to proliferate the same way it was inevitable for electricity to proliferate and lead to the internet. And that history will look back and see that the internet was the electricity required for the next great leap forward to come to fruition, which is blockchain-based technologies. And they will basically just use it without even knowing why, and without understanding it, without even appreciating it, to reap the benefits of the fourth industrial revolution, which Chainlink basically is the key behind the fourth industrial revolution, in case you don't know that, which we have covered many times, with Klaus Schwab himself saying that it is the key behind the fourth industrial revolution in his book. So if you want to see that video, we'll provide a link on top of the screen right here. And furthermore, we're in page 248 of Klaus Schwab's book called Fourth Industrial Revolution. And as you can see right here, the shift in action, smartcontracts.com, which was the previous name for Chainlink, provides programmable contracts to pay us between two parties once certain criteria have been met without involving a middleman, and that these contracts are secured in blockchain as self-executing contractual states, which eliminates the risk of relying on others to follow through on their commitments. And this is basically one of the huge technologies that Klaus Schwab has spoken about recently in a big conference, as basically being the key behind the fourth industrial revolution, the key behind basically all the technological advancements in society that we'll see. That's basically inevitable in the upcoming years. And as you can see right here, the points that Klaus lists in his book is that it will see an explosion in tradable assets, as all kinds of value exchange can be hosted on the blockchain, better proper records and contracts and legal services increasingly tied to code linked to the blockchain to be used as unbreakable as programmatically designed smart contracts, and lastly, increased transparency. And these last 2 points are huge, basically, as especially if relevant with the recent news that happened with the Terra Luna collapse and basically FTX collapse as well. This is more relevant than ever, and this is basically we will basically see huge growth for Chainlink in the future. And also, if you look at this report from the Boston Consulting Group, one of the best consulting firms in the world, we will see a huge growth in crypto and tokenized assets in the future. As right now, in 2023, we're only at 0.6 trillions of dollars of tokenized assets worth. And we will at least, in 20 years 30, at least see 16 trillions of dollars of tokenized assets, which is basically a huge conservative forecast, as basically the best case scenario, we will see a $68 trillion of forecast in 2030. And you can bet that Chainlink will be one of the top projects when it comes to tokenizing basically all value in the world. And lastly, if we look at this picture right here, so in case you didn't see the recent Klaus Schwab press conference that he had, he was hugely bullish on blockchain and basically all other technologies that they listed on the book right here in the Fourth Industrial Revolution. And he said basically we are about to begin the exponential phase of the S curve. And if you don't know what an S curve is, basically an adoption curve, which you can see on screen right here. And basically we're on the this thing is not going anywhere point, as basically as you can see the absolute state of the crypto market. And yeah, the rough bear market we have been in, right, it's basically been tough for crypto. And I truly believe that we are about to begin this huge exponential phase, as Klaus explained, with with the evidence basically, with that we will have trillions of dollars flowing into the crypto space the upcoming years, and with Chainlink leading the fourth industrial revolution, we will truly see beautiful growth and see great returns. That's all from me. Thanks so much for your time. Leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, or leave a dislike if you didn't. Please note that this is not financial or investment advice. This is only for educational and entertainment purposes only. This is Big Boss Crypto, the realest of the real of crypto YouTubers. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Big Boss out.